When a game captures the attention and imagination of a player, it can inspire them to create art involving their favorite characters. Sometimes they record themselves recreating theme songs, and sometimes even dress up as characters from time to time. This is Andrew from Curse, and today let's look at some canceled game projects created by the biggest fans. Some fans of the classic SNES game Chrono Trigger and fans of the sequel Chrono Cross, the sequel on the PlayStation, got together around 2003. They started work on a 3D version that would recreate 10 scenes from the original game. This was known as Chrono Resurrection. It was going to be released for Christmas in 2004, when surprisingly Square Enix stepped in with a cease and desist letter, threatening legal action due to copyright infringement, even though the game was going to be released for free. After a few gaming websites had shown some artist recreations of what Sonic the Hedgehog might look like with an HD remake, fan interest exploded in 2008, and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 HD started gaining steam. Lots of discussions and work on art pieces started, however it took some time before they had a proper game engine to work on. Eventually, the team was able to create a tech demo that also gained a lot of attention on a number of websites. Following this, a number of changes were made to the engine and artist submissions were thrown out in favor of a private group instead of the community project it initially started as. An alpha of the Emerald Hill Zone was released in 2012. Some of the community attempted to reverse engineer the game engine and discovered that unbeknownst to the team, the programmer implemented a form of DRM. Due to a programming error, the engine also triggered a keylogger warning, and websites quickly told fans to eliminate the demo. Due to this, the team kicked the programmer of the engine out of the project, and shortly thereafter the project was cancelled. In 2014, a new engine was shown to the leader of the old team, and interest picked up once again. We're going to be keeping our eyes peeled on this one in the future. A group of fans that called themselves Invader Games started working on a remake of Resident Evil 2 using the amazing Unreal Engine 4. The remake was designed to feature 3D models, textures, a real-time lighting system, new animation, sound effects, and much more. A full 9-minute video showing the process of the game was released on the internet during the summer of 2015, and Capcom quickly contacted the team to get the project cancelled. The story, however, has a happy ending. Capcom invited the team to the studio, and the team was happy to report that an official remake of Resident Evil 2 was already in progress, and development at Invader Games was happy to oblige. 2007 marked the beginning of creation of a 2D Mario game that used a similar theme to Kingdom Hearts. Mushroom Kingdom Fusion initially had the character visiting other worlds much like the character Sora. As interest for the fan project grew, any and every idea possible was added to the game, like having the ability to play as Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins, Mega Man, and Sonic among others. The game quickly lost focus as every gimmick imaginable was getting thrown in. As the engine and incomplete source code grew into a spaghetti monster, problems popped the project, and the contributors started to leave. Eventually, there were only 2 people working on the project, and since the game had ballooned into an ambitious monstrosity, it was cancelled in 2014. The remnants of the work were made available to the public, and a couple of revival projects are underway. Here's to hoping that we'll get something someday. A number of attempts to bring Crash Bandicoot back to fans are being made, and one of them, called Crash Bandicoot Returns, looked promising. Using the Cry engine, a developer named Linux47 was trying to recreate the look and feel of the original titles. Unfortunately, life issues and programming problems popped up, causing the project to be cancelled. However, it seems all is not lost, as he recommends looking into Crash Bandicoot Crystal's Wrath project, created by a couple of YouTube channels. Development of the game has been expanded to more people and continues to let the world know that fans want him to return. One of the most well-known games of the time that won many Game of the Year awards was the original Metal Gear Solid. Using the new Unreal Engine 4, a group of fans started working on a vast recreation of it called Shadow Moses. Videos have been released showcasing the amazing work that had already taken place. Predictably, Konami stepped in and work on the project was forced to cease. This is not the first time this has happened, however. In 2014, a modding group who called themselves Outer Heaven tried to recreate the original Metal Gear game on the MSX from 1987. Konami spoke with the team and actually approved of the project, giving them their blessing, asking for regular updates on progress. they quickly started searching for more people to work on the game, including programmers, character modelers, artists, and voice actors, and even got David Hayter, the English voice actor for Snake, to reprise his role. Unfortunately, some argument broke out at Konami regarding the fan project, and they couldn't come to a consensus. Taking the safe route, they asked that the Metal Gear 1 remake to be shut down. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time was originally set with an expansion that was to arrive via the Nintendo 64 disk drive. The hardware add-on never caught on, and the expansion was abandoned. A number of fan developers led by a member named Zeth started to work on URA Zelda, as there was enough material during development to make an entirely new game with new elements. Donations were taken, and even a second group started helping the original team. Footage was released of some of their work, but it all went downhill fairly quick. Unprofessionalism, project restarts, and personal attacks plagued the project. This led to the team lead canceling the project and deleting the website and YouTube channel related to it. It's understandable that game companies have to protect their games they've made, but fan projects are the ultimate love letter to their franchises. What are your thoughts on fan remakes? Should they be allowed as long as there's no profit? What if they were allowed to exist if they contained advertisements for the original? What other fan projects have caught your interest? Let us know in the comments below. I've been Andrew from Curse, saying thanks for watching and enjoy the game.